All right. We in the building. We in the building. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the building. We are back. We are back. Come on, let's get it. Big dog status in the building. What up? SI West Best. What up? Moderator. What up? Cali Fab 760. What up, my boy? Are you guys getting a lag on your end? 7 p.m. Yeah, I was gonna go 6. Then I got busy 6:30. So we'll start counting at 7. We'll give it 2 hours from 7. So we'll end the live at 9 p.m. Check 805 says loud and clear. What up? What up? All right. So yeah, we'll start basically at 7 and end it at 9. Native Hustle. What's up, my boy? Native Hustle in the building. Mars Queen Marlene. What up? What up? Marvel says haters come here to hate, but always end up staying to kick it. No, that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact, though. All right, for sure. That is a fact. Shout out to Nyland. Nyland in the house. The logo's missing the tres puntos. That's funny. That's funny. Leave the homie fool. He don't want a gangbang, dog. He's retired. That fool's retired, homie. Luke Chan, what up? Hey, are you guys getting a lag on your end or nah? Let me know. Oh no, there's not gonna be no lag. I know where it's coming from. Logo's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I'm gonna be using them for my official Blue Devil page. I'm trying to check it out. So those that don't follow me, make sure you go follow here. Let me open up the visuals for you guys. All right. Boom. Let's go. You don't think that all these aliens sightings, it's just us from the future?
I think that is our creator. You know what I mean? I think they dropped us and watched us evolve to whatever we are. You know how they talk about all these gods that came down, they crashed down to heaven or whatever.
From back in the days, right?
But like back in, not like Jesus' time or nothing like that.
Egypt days.
But like like release of
days.
Kraken kind of shit. Like all right, I've seen some of my shows. It makes a lot of sense too. Is that how they talk about these giants or these superior beings, right? That were able to do things that other man couldn't do, right?
Yeah.
And that they worshiped. They called each one of them a god.
The sun god, the moon god.
From Thor and all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how, and that's where Thor came from, like that, or fucking Zeus or whatever. All that shit, I think there's some kind of truth. I think they were all aliens that maybe crashed here or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what, come on, man, like.
No, I believe that too. You know how, you look at the Egypt pyramids and they draw these big gods that they have, all these, and it's like, where the fuck they come from? Hey, if you guys have not seen that, that's wild. We did a pod last night. We do them every Wednesday now. Is Lush fired? I don't know. I'll call him. You want me to call him? I'll call him. And we get every Wednesday we're gonna do a podcast, late night live, with me and Güero. We gotta change that name. I don't like that name. I know that's his name, but we gotta change his name, bro. All right. Let me see. Conspiracy content is JCat content, perfect for Lush. Well, look, this is the idea behind the segment Late Night Live, right? Which I gotta change the name. What up, Sammy Sosa? This is the theory behind it, or the actual the rollout plan, right? Motherfuckers are up late as fuck sometimes, bro. Like late on their phones, and there's nothing to watch. Back in my day, like when I'm an old motherfucker. Back in my day, when you'd go on the TV late, fool, like 11, 12, not even 11, fool, like midnight, 1 in the morning, you would get what you call it was called fuck, what was it called? I don't want to call it late night TV because that's not what it was, but you would get a lot of fucking like there was nothing to watch basically, right? Like on the regular channels. You're talking if you from LA or the IE, you get like channel 11, channel 13, channel 9, channel 7. You'd get like reruns, or you'd get like what's that shit called? What's that shit called, bro? When they selling you shit on the TV. You know when they selling you shit on the TV? What is that shit called? Infomercials. There you go, baby blue dramatic. Thank you, thank you. You would get infomercials, fool, and you would get stuck on these commercials watching them because you got nothing to do, homie, right? So the thought was, let's do a late night live, and we just talk about whatever. It's not professional. We're not trying to do no like politically correct type of shit. We're like, hey fool, like make sure you speak correctly and people are watching us, and make sure that we give the guests, their flowers. No, we gonna just do whatever, homie. Like whatever, dog. The homie last night was hungry and he wanted to eat, and the homie calls me, goes, "Fool, let that fool eat on camera. What the fuck does that matter? We're not doing we're not doing a professional pod." And I was like, man, you're right. What the fuck, right? That's why we ended it last night, because the homie was hungry. I was getting hungry, so that's what the idea behind it is. It's like, look, just late night when everybody's awake, ain't got nothing to do, nothing to watch. Hey, we gonna be on, and we're gonna just be talking a bunch of random shit and pull up. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And that's the same ideal that we got for the late night live with Trap Boy and Playboy. We're just trying to lock in the date, the official date, so that way it's every day on that. I'm thinking Monday, every Monday with Trap Boy and Playboy, and every Wednesday with Duero. They said the audio was acting up last night. I don't know. When I went to go cut up the short this afternoon, there was a lot of it sounded like a bunch of cracking noises in the audio. So I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe I don't know. But I'll figure that out. See, okay. So this is what I'm telling you. I'm piggybacking off of the 200 Boys equipment when I do that pod, right? When I do that late night pod with Güero, I'm piggybacking off the equipment from the 200 Boys. I'm basically just moving the camera over, right? And I'm plugging in my wireless mics to the 200 Boys computer, right? But now that I'm going to take it a little serious and Güero's going to take it serious, I'm going to buy equipment for that section too. So that way we don't have to move nothing. We don't have to put shit back. I hate doing that shit, dog, where I gotta move a table, and then fucking later I gotta put that table back. Fucking hate doing that shit. I'd rather just buy shit for every section. That way we could just sit down, do our job, and get the fuck up. So I'm gonna buy equipment for that section next week. All right. So in about a couple of weeks, that should have its own equipment that runs solely for that pod. Keeps the job easy. Keeps it easier. What's up to I just seen the homie here. Where'd he go? Nefarious, what up, G? Sammy Sosa, will it be called 200 Boys with Playboy or a new show? No. We're gonna do it's gonna be a late night with Playboy and Trap Boy, and then a late night with Güero. So whatever whatever we name that is gonna be the same name for both. It'll just be different people on different nights. But I just got to figure it out. It's a lot of shit, dog. Believe me, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit, bro. But it was a dope pod. Nonetheless, it was a dope pod. I liked it. The homie was cool. I was a little off. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little off with the questions. But I can get better at it. I'm not that good with like history and shit like that. So I'm learning too. Trust me. Any new watchers in the building, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let me know you're a new watcher. Oh, let's give away some memberships. All right, you know what? We'll give some memberships away at 7:30. So anybody that's around at 7:30, I'll give away 5 at 7:30, and I'll give away 5 more at 8:30. All right, 7:30 and 8:30, I'll give away 5 memberships apiece, a total of 10. All right. So let's go. We dropped 2 reactions today. 2 reactions. One of them did well. One of them did whatever. I'm trying to get my timing in. Today I woke up a little earlier. All right. I got here to the studio around 10, which is not good. All right. So tomorrow I plan on being here earlier so that way I can drop content around 9 in the morning. Jerry Avila, what up, G? All right, look, let's play back some of these clips, but really quick before we go forward into what we're about to watch. We got some topics at hand. You guys need to go over and subscribe to these channels because I'm about to start uploading on this page. All right, so look, everybody, really quick, go to the main page, click on my logo, all right, and then go to the one that says Official Blue Devil. I need everybody to go over there right now. Go subscribe, all right? Go subscribe right now. Go hit the subscribe button and hit all. I'm gonna start uploading over here starting tomorrow. All right, starting tomorrow. I'm working on the header. The logo's done. So I'm trying to get this page up and running for video games, fucking other type of reactions, shit like that. So everybody go over there. When you having Lucky in your podcast, which Lucky? There's a few, my dog. Which one? You're talking about Hood Stocks, or you're talking about Kelly Media Legends? Sammy Sosa says, can you address the haters saying you're losing more money than you're making? They don't know how business is when you start new. I don't rely on YouTube to get paid. That's what they don't understand. That's why I'll always be winning. That's why I will always win, because I don't rely on the YouTube to eat. All right. YouTube used to make me a lot of money. It did. I used to make like 12 grand a month on YouTube, 12, 13 grand on YouTube. But it got to a point where, these dropouts and these fucking lames started running their mouth, and a lot of fans started picking sides, and a lot of them started to leave. But that's cool though, because now all we got to do is build a different fan base, which is what we're doing, right? But the reason why none of these lames can never knock me off, the reason why none of these fucking pathetic bums can ever knock me off, I will never have a 9-to-5. I will never have a job. And there's nothing wrong with having a job, homie. Salute to all the, homies out there grinding their 9-to-5. Hey, it is what it is. Like, I got nothing bad to say. But I'm saying me. The reason why I'll never have a 9-to-5, the reason why I'll never fall off, is because I'm a hustler, baby. That's all I got to say. And if you know, then you know. That's simple. That's simple. I've been a hustler since the day I was born, cuh. So when the money gets low on YouTube, guess what? I make some calls. So these dropouts, right, that are talking mad shit about me, when it gets low for them, they got to go back to work. They got to go back to the forklift and the machine shops and the fucking dirty socks with the stinky calzones on a hot day. Not me, dog. I'm inside all day. Guess what I did today? Who wants to know what I did today? Who wants to know what I did today? I woke up around 9, right? No, I'm lying. 8:30. And I got up, I took a shower. Bam, 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 take a shower every morning, right? Then I got in my whip, boom. Then I went looking for a smoke shop. All right, because the ones these motherfucking things that I've been consuming lately are like nicotine free, so I gotta go find the fucking smoke shops that have them, right? So I drove to 10 different smoke shops until I found one. Now it's the one I'm gonna go to every day. That took me about an hour and a half just fucking driving, dog. Just chilling, right? Let's go to the next one. I had trap on the GPS. Where's the other one, fool? All right, go straight. Make a left, make a right? Boom. Then I went to the bank. Then I came to the stew, and I've been at the stew all day. An hour ago, I went to Target. I bought a bag of chips. I bought some Hot Pockets, R.I.P. Big Blacks. And what else did I buy? Oh, some Skittles. And that's it. So these other bums that want to talk about me, they gotta go to work. You know. So I'm not tripping. But even if they say, BD, how can you become a member on the official Blue Devil page? Yeah. Oh, there's a new emoji too. Look at the homie Nefarious got it. But I'm gonna switch that one out right now, Nefarious. It's gonna be the different one. Oh, but listen, back to what these fools said. They saying that I'm losing money, right? And even if I was losing money, that's my pedo, right? That's my problem. Like, why would anybody else worry about? I don't worry about the. No, I don't mean Big Blacks died R.I.P. The Hot Pocket story, for everybody knows it. All right, salute to my cousin Big Blacks. And even if I was losing money, that's my pedo. Like, why is everybody worried about what I got and what I don't got? I fool, just look at it this way. I'm cool, dog. Look around. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck? Sammy says they also don't have any overhead since they stream from their closets. Yeah, big facts, dog. I have a home I live in, so I gotta pay rent at my house and at my building. Like, fool, like, stop comparing yourself to me. Stop. And even if, like I said, even if I was losing money, obviously I'm doing it. So what the fuck are you worried about? Instead of applauding the homie, like, damn, even though I don't like that buster ass fool Blue Devil, hey homie, that fool got a building. That fool, has a pad where he lives at. He doing it, homie. Salute to him. Nah, that's how you know they're bitch mark ass fools, bro. That's how you know they're buster ass fools. They can't congratulate, dog. Like, there's people I don't like, and I'll still be like, hey, salute to them. You know, salute to them. But that tells you right there, for they're envious, they're jealous, they're mad, homie. You know, they mad. What up, baby blue? Baby blue dramatic in the building. And again, fool, I'm not the one to like try to like floss shit that I have. Like, oh yeah, this is how much money I got. I've never done that before, bro. And if I have, it has been like to shut motherfuckers up. But I've never came on here to brag, homie. Or like to say, oh, I got this and these fools don't. That's what they do, bro. That's what they do. All right, let me see. Let me change that logo real quick. I got a logo that I'm gonna add on the. I'm gonna add a new logo. All right, a new emoji. So if you're a member, you'll be able to access the new emojis. Oh no, it's already there. Is it there? Let me see. I don't know if it's. Let me see. No, not the neon one. I'm about to change it. Give me 1 second. I even gotta change the hater bot neon. I got a bunch of new emojis. I just gotta. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh no, there you go. Hold on. There you go. All right, you might want to refresh your screen. You'll be able to see the new emojis now, or the new Blue Devil emoji. Raider Tommy says, member for 4 months. Salute, my boy. I appreciate you. Salute to Raider Tommy in the building. All right. Where's Trap Boy? He's in the back. He's been TikToking lately. He's trying to get his TikTok up and running. As a matter of fact, let's visit some of his work. He said he did some work on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong one.
Qué rollo, gente? ¿Cómo andamos? Pues adivinen qué, les traigo una buena noticia y esto es del mundo del box. El día 2 de mayo en Nueva York, Times Square Garden, va a estar peleando Ryan García y Rolly Romero. Ahora, yo me voy a ir con Rolly Romero. ¿Sabes por qué? Porque este vato tiene poder en sus chingazos. Este vato se cree en él mismo. Trae buena confianza en él, más dicho. Él sabe que va a poder ganar contra este morro. Y espero que le parte el hocico a Ryan García. ¿Verdad? No se pierdan de esta pelea que va a suceder. Una de las mejores peleas que todo el mundo ha estado esperando y de las que quieren. Ahora díganme ustedes, díganme en los comentarios sus opiniones y los vemos a la otra. ¿Qué rollo, gente? ¿Qué rollo? ¿Cómo andamos? Pues adivina qué, les traigo una buena noticia. Y voy a hablar de los corridos. Y esto va en específicamente, voy a hablar de un artista mexicano que se llama José Luis R. Conríquez. Pues ya ves que había dicho y les había dicho a sus fans de que ya jamás iba a cantar corridos porque no quería poner a riesgo su visa. Pues esta vez tuvo un evento en Jalisco, en Tepatitlán, en la feria, donde decidió cantar corridos para sus fans, ¿verdad? Y hay algo que me gusta de su música, especialmente donde dice, tracas al hijo de su chingada madre, dice, eso me cae, ¿verdad? Pero ha regresado José Luis R. Conríquez a cantar corridos. Dígame sus opiniones, déjame saber en los comentarios y los veo para la otra.
Tracas.
¿Qué rollo? ¿Cómo anda?
So that's what Trap is doing, all right? He's trying to build his Instagram or TikTok. Basically, he's just talking about trending topics in Spanish. Not English, Spanish. All right. This is Popos. Oh, this is sour apple. Yeah, sour apple. This one's good. The watermelon and the sour apple are probably the best ones. Yeah, so that's what he's doing. All Spanish, no English, all Spanish. You know, all Spanish. Damn, cut. All right. Let's move forward. All right, let's move forward. My bad. I'm a little bit slow right now because I'm multitasking. But let's get to it. Oh, what we're gonna do? All right, let's get to it. Let's. What I wanted to revisit really quick. Damn, why that fool so short? All right, what I wanted to revisit real quick was last night's pod. Let's go to last night's pod real quick.
If you or a loved one were a patient of Dr. Scott Lee, who was a gynecologist at the California Institution for
That left hundreds of years ago and are barely coming back. You know.
Nah,
Because time slows down for them up there.
I think.
Think about it. Think about it, right? Say today we have a space NASA dude going to the sky, right? That motherfucker goes to Mars on the NASA thing. But for him it's only been a couple of years. For us it's been hundreds of years. So when he does come back, we're looking at this motherfucker like an alien, but it's really a motherfucker that left from Earth.
Oh, that's why I believe like how aliens look the way they look, is because there's no gravity out there, so your body's being pulled every which way. If you think about it.
Oh, shit.
That's why it pulls the oxygen out of the. You know what I mean? That's why that's why there's no air, because it just pulls every which way.
So that's why you got big head.
Right, because it's magnetized to go. Every little star that's out there, some stars are bigger than others, so some got a bigger pull. So just imagine everything just getting ripped apart, like. And then but that's all how they get ripped for fucking wormholes and shit like that.
But the craziest shit to me, dog, is this: what's outside of the universe? Like, there's gotta be a part where you could puncture for an exit.
That's a wormhole. That's where, you know what I mean?
Because they say we inside this, big old black space, right? Yeah. But imagine if you
homie wearing a pillowcase.
Straight up,
Hold on,
all the way until there's no end.
That shit's funny, huh? Homie wearing a pillowcase. That shit look comfortable as fuck, dog. That fool's wearing one of them silk ass t-shirts, bro. The silky ass fucking. Hey, those are the pillowcases you want, though. Those are the ones that be cold as fuck, Once it gets hot, turn that motherfucker around. You got that shit nice and fresh. Hey, that's a sick ass pillowcase, my boy.
You gotta be able to puncture something, my boy. I ain't thinking like that.
Motherfucker.
You gotta be able to puncture something, dog.
You do. You have to. All right, I get that.
What the fuck is outside that punk? This is just not in.
Yeah, but it's just what you make it, though. I think because look, I've looked at Griffin. Griffin's Point when you were over there. You go to the fucking park.
I think so.
Hey, homie, I went up there when I was younger, right? And I fucking never forget, because when I got older, I ended up going back as an adult, But you looked in that motherfucker, man, and it's a telescope. You can see, you can see the workings of it, and it shoots through, and it goes, and it just every star seems like, the stars that we squint and see like that. They seem like they're right here, and they're like this big now. Yeah. And that still goes. I mean, my brain when I see that, and that's why I went back when I was older. It's like I know that's real. You know what I mean? Yeah. To look through that motherfucker, and you can see the workings of the mirror like that, and it goes, and it's huge, fool.
The homie says, "Fool, there's nothing out there. We would have seen it."
Open up your eyes, straight up. Open up your eyes. You really think that we fucking came from apes?
But even if we did, fool, that had to come from something.
Everything did, but it was like what I told you earlier in this is about those sponges that gave life. Everything. It metamorphosed into something bigger, dog. It fucking, you know what I mean? It evolved in a smarter way.
There you go. Everybody that hasn't seen it, go watch it. All right. Anybody that hasn't seen it, go watch it. As a matter of fact, let me put it on the main page so that way it's on the front of the page. And let's move on to this whole Lush being fired. Let's call him, see what Uncle Lush got to say. I don't think he got fired, bro. Tell you the truth. I don't think he got fired. All right. I don't think you could fire Lush. But I will tell you, we broke the news today. Let me pull up the Instagram real quick. Let's go. So this morning, I got the notification on my text message that, "Hey, fool, look what I got." And the person that sent it to me probably did it. But we're not going to put no names on it. We're going to keep it confidential. All right, here we go. We're going to keep it confidential. Boom. We all remember yesterday's drama. Yesterday, the whole Travis Ford dilemma. All right. As a matter of fact, let's sum it up for those that forgot. All right, let's go here.
Basically, nigga, Adam 22 kicked us out, said we too ghetto. All of a sudden, we too ghetto. All of a sudden, like, nigga, but you want to speak up on our culture, nigga, and keep us in the high news, but when real niggas around you that ain't dick suckers, nigga, you scared like a bitch.
That's what he said? That's what he said to you, though?
Yeah, they said we too ghetto. Yep, that was the message came out from the little bitch Josh and them that was shaking like a motherfucking stripper. I had to stop Josh like, man, you gonna be all right, bro. We not about to fuck you up.
Damn.
You feel me? We was out there 50 thinking. We was invited. I'm gonna send you the messages, bro. We was invited. And then you got too scared. Oh, we shooting plug talk. Oh, we shooting this. Nigga, don't tell us to be here at 12. We gonna be here at 12. Don't tell us we can have a party. And I told you I was bringing the whole hood with me. Now you got the streets on you. So, you know, Adam gotta holler at me, man, so we can make this right. Other than that, if you in LA County, you doing interviews, we gonna holler at you after the interview. And so basically, nigga, Adam 22.
See the white boy right here? He's one of the...
Stupid, bro. Stupid, huh? That's little kid shit, huh? Pa, pa, pa. Think about that shit. You probably did that shit when you were 10 years old, fucking around with your little friends and shit, dog. No crecen a la verga esos vatos, güey. Listen.
See the white boy right here? He's one of the...
And this ain't out to whack, cuz. Nigga, fuck no jumper, nigga. Fuck Adam, nigga. Fuck Lush, cuz. Nigga, y'all invited us here, bro. Nigga spent a lot of money to be here and bring gifts and drop the mics and video man, cuz. So y'all want to play with us, cuz? Y'all gotta get the fuck out of LA, nigga. Adam scary ass, nigga, won't let us in, cuz, on Main Street. Look. Nigga, y'all about to stop playing. Lush invited us, nigga. Look. Nigga, y'all want to be gang and culture, cuz, until the whole east side and west side out here, nigga. Come on, man. We ain't nothing but supporting this community, man. You see us, man? And this ain't out to whack, cuz.
This is crazy, bro. All right, this is crazy. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Travis Ford took at least 40 people, right? He took a taco truck. He cooked over 150 tacos. All right. He also baked a cake. All right, patty cake. Right. He baked the cake. Then he also took an advertisement truck. This truck you see right here, that one has TVs, like a digital, it has like digital walls. So it has no jumper, he put no jumper logos on all the truck, on the entire truck, right? All right. Then he also he hired cameramen. He hired cameramen to go and film behind the scenes, right? Then he also hired another cameraman to come and film the mic drops. Fish Slayer SoCal, what up, my G? So he hired two cameramen. One for the mic drop, and he brought a guy with like a big old a mic. You know how when the motherfucker goes fishing, he got the big old pole. Well, he had a guy with a pole and the mic hanging out the bottom. So he had the mic guy, two camera guys, the taco truck, the advertisement truck, the cake, and the 40 homies. God damn, dog.
God damn. Imagine, fool, he pulled up and they were like, what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck are all these people? That's crazy, dog. But I get it though. Like I get the Travis trying to have the party, but on a Tuesday for the news, like they invited the homie to go do the news. Like they told that fool, yeah, fool, pull up. You can be on the news. And that fool fucking did the most. But like I get it though, fool, because I said it before, he wanted to show his appreciation to them for being invited to a big platform like that, right? So it's like, all right, you guys invite me, I'm gonna hook you guys up. But I think they weren't ready for that though. You know? I don't think they were ready for all of that. That's a gang of shit, bro. That's a gang of shit. You know, like I said, I don't blame them, bro, at all. I get it, but I don't think. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give it to you like this. Some people don't appreciate the shit you do for them, bro. You know, some people don't appreciate that. Like right there was Adam's time to shine, right? He should have said, you know what? Bring everybody in, dog. Let's fucking have a feast. You know, boom. Open up the doors. Everybody eating tacos. Shit, I would have pulled up. Everybody eating tacos. You know, having a good old time. And all those people right there, those 40 people would have went and told all their homies, like, hey, that white boy over there, he's cool as fuck. You know, that white boy over there, cool as fuck. You know, and they would have told 40 people and told 40 people. Then you would have had 300, 400 people that would have been talking good about you. Right. But I get it, though. Like, I get it. Some people don't want none of that shit. Some people don't want none of that shit. Some people don't want none of that shit. You know what I mean? They just, hey, pull up. Let's do the news and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Some people don't want none of the extra shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about none of the extra shit. They invited you for the news. That's it, dog. Come to the news for 1 hour. Get the fuck out of here. Boom. You know. Maybe Travis should have been more. No, I don't even want to say that because Travis said that he hit him up and he told him, I'm bringing the hood. And Lush was like, all right, bring the hood. And I believe that because Travis would call me, hey, if we're still on, are we still on for this day? Are we still on for this day? Hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And he on it. You know, so I think that Lush probably forgot, homie. You know, I think he forgot. I think Lush forgot. Se le botó la canica al güey. He forgot. Sombra, what up, G? You know, okay, so hold on. Here's Adam's response.
Okay, so I'm going to speak on the situation that happened today. Basically, like, I don't know, 40 dudes showed up at the office and they had cakes and all kinds of crazy shit. Like, you know, a big truck with no jumper graphics on the side, whatever, which sounds okay, but there was like nobody at the office. It was like me and the Plug Talk girls, and that was it. So I was really confused. It turns out that Lush, in the middle of whatever kind of binge, whatever you want to call this that he's on, he had basically invited a shitload of people to come to the office to do content. Now, he says he only invited 2 people. It was only supposed to be like 2-3 people. They came super deep. We shut it down. We said, listen, we don't have anybody here. There's nothing going on. You guys cannot come in. And nobody is allowed to pull up to our spot this deep ever, regardless. So I'm just going to say, Do I blame the people who showed up? I mean, not really, because they thought that this was all good. I blame Lush. So Lush is now on a 1 week suspension. I don't even know. Honestly, I'm so pissed off that 1 week of a suspension does not really seem like enough. But I just want to say to anybody who felt like they had their time wasted today and all that shit, it didn't have anything to do with us. If you are on the no jumper schedule, you're supposed to be coming in. Trust me, there's an actual process to it. You will speak to somebody that is going to give you the information. And there's a cap. You could pull up with like 3 people. You can't pull up with 40 people. It's not happening. So I can't really even blame anybody who pulled up. I can only blame Lush because this is just insane. Okay, so I'm going to speak on the situation that.
Okay, so look, people are saying in the comments that Adam is having flashbacks from when American Cholo pulled up with all the homies, right? Let me explain something to you really quick. Really, really quick. Most smart people learn from others' mistakes, right? But sometimes you learn from your own. Adam 22 learned from the bullshit of allowing 100 Southsiders in this building. He learned not to ever do that again. And guess what? I also learned not to allow 30 or 40 goons of any color in this building either. Unless they my people. When I mean that, I gotta know them. Like they the homies. I know them. But if I have a rapper coming with 40 fools, nah, not no more. We used to allow like anything. Pull up, fool, I don't give a fuck. And even to this day, we don't even tell nobody like, hey, fool, only come with 10. Only come with 2. No, we don't do that. The last ones that came deep were the homies from Orange County. Yeah, Orange County were the last fools that rolled in here deep. And when we had that show for Doughboy IE, there was like 50, 60 people in this building. All right. But again, you learn from that shit. You learn from that, dog. You learn. I mean, I'm not a fucking podcaster for the last 30 years. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So these are things that you learn. So Adam learned not to allow so many people in the building. And that stops it from something bad happening, bro. Even if it's not because of you. All right. So when Whack 100 came with his 30 fucking goons that he says, right? His own goons were gonna fight each other in this room. All right. I don't think anybody knows that, but Big Blacks was in this room with like 10 black homies. And two or three of them were gonna fight each other because they didn't know each other. Whack 100 pulled up and he invited a bunch of random people. All right. Everybody pull up and bring whoever you know. So you know how that goes. A bunch of fools rolled up to, be his bodyguards. And 2 or 3 of them were going to fight each other because they didn't know each other. They were all here on behalf of like, oh, well, we got invited by so-and-so. Oh, we got invited by so-and-so. So that's things that can happen even though it might not be about you. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to avoid shit like that. You got to avoid an unnecessary drama. You got to avoid bullshit. You got to just do the job and move on to the next. That's it. That's it. You don't have to pull up with 100 people or 200 people. Just come, do the show, and get out. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But I get it, homies on the black side, on the Mexican side, on the white side. Everybody wants to pull up deep to show you I got goons. Everybody wants to do that. And that's respectable. That's respectable. Hey, I'm going to pull up with 50 fools. Oh, damn, I know that fool got goons right there. But the question is, are they your goons? That is the difference. Are they your goons or are they just goons for hire? What are they? Like, there's a difference, bro. There's a difference between bringing
50 of your goons, your homies that are there for you, or 50 hired goons that you told your one homie, hey, fool, call your people. And that fool called somebody else and said, hey, fool, call your people. And then that fool called somebody else, hey, fool, call your people. And before you know, you got 50 random motherfuckers. Nah, dog. Nah. So look, I always suggest, this is the way I suggest to move. All right. This is me. All right. This is me. This is the way I look at things. All right. Roll with an older homie that's very good at his verbal skills, right? Most older homies that been to the pen, they know a lot of people from prison, right? And if anything ever happens, they can, verbally figure it out. Then you got to come with two youngsters that are ready to fight, that know how to fight, that are young, that got stamina, that are ready, right? And then you bring the fool that makes the phone calls. All right. And you know what that means? You know what that means. You bring the guy that makes the phone calls. So if it goes beyond anything that can't be taken care of right there, you got a person that can make a phone call to the right places. That's it. You bring a guy with the phone calls. You bring the guy that's been to the pen that probably knows everybody, and then you bring the two youngsters that are ready to fucking handle business, right? And then if you really want to take it to the next level, you bring the fool with the black gloves. That's it. That's a total of 5 people. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? You bring a total of 5 people. That's it. You bring the guy with the black gloves. You bring the two homies that are ready to fight, that are young and active. Then you bring the fool that's been to the pen that knows everybody. And then you bring the fool that makes the phone calls. That's it, dog. You don't need 100 goons. You don't need 200 people, 300, 400, 500 people. You don't need all that. That's how simple it is, bro. Easy. Easy. Lemon squeezy. All right. But a lot of people don't have them people. A lot of people don't have them people. A lot of people out here that portray all this tough shit do not have their starting 5. I got a starting 5. I'm blessed, homie. I got a starting 5. I got a starting 5. Facts. Risky business. If you're a man, you should be good solo. That's not how it works nowadays, big dog. You could do it solo late night when you put on the black gloves and you shave everything off and you get in the car and you put your phone away. Yeah, you go do your shit solo. But that's not how it works nowadays. Nowadays, wherever you go, fool, it's gonna be some cracking, so you gotta be ready. And when I mean like going to like an event or something like that, not going to like, I don't know, to the store. Like, fool, I go to the store by myself. I mean, like if you're going to an event, fool, where there's gonna be a gang of people and other people that might want to approach you, that's what you want to have. A starting 5 like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's your core, your crew, your homies. But if you're going to Walmart, fool, no mama's way. How the fuck I'm gonna have a shooter on deck at Walmart? No way. It's on my mother's way. Those places you go do whatever by yourself. Fool, I go everywhere by myself. But I'm saying when it's time to go to an event, a show, a broadcast, a podcast, somebody invites me, I don't know who they might have there. I got my starting 5 all day. And I got rotating pieces too, dog. If one of them can't make it that day, I got somebody to fill in for that spot. And again, it's not because of you. It's like a car accident, dog, right? I always say, I'm a good driver. I don't worry about me crashing. I worry about the other fucking idiots running into me. So, again, you go to do an event, I don't want to go do no trouble. I want to just go do my event and go home. But what if the other idiots are looking for trouble? You have to be ready. That's what I'm saying. There you go. Hey, BD, is Drew's part of that top 5? No.
Salute to Droops. That's my boy. But no. Now, if we together somewhere, then of course, we together is different. You know, it's different. But I'm not there. I'm not. How can I say this, dog? Like, he might work homie. He my work partner. He my street partner, right? But I'm not gonna. It's hard to explain. Like, you know what I mean? It's just hard to explain. Like I said, if that homie was here and some popped off, we good, and it's vice versa. But like, am I gonna call him and tell him like, if I will like to roll with us, but not, you know. It's hard to explain, dog. Jerry Avila, what up, G? There you go, Mr. Salazar. Perfect, bro. Mr. Salazar just said it perfect. You wouldn't put him in that situation. Big facts. That's what I was looking for. You know, that's what I was looking for. Fools rode 30 deep just to go to In-N-Out. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. Chris Cardiel, what up, my boy? No need to explain. Big facts. You know what we talking about. Salute to the East Coast. Salute to the East Coast. I got a couple homies that live in the East Coast. You know, they in Florida. They enjoying life. You know, yeah. Florida. All right, let's see what else we got. We do got a couple more things on the news page. All right, this right here went up. We didn't get to this photo. So this happened this morning, right? After all the Travis Ford dilemma drama, this was sent to my phone. Chirp, chirp, early in the morning. No questions asked. You don't got to tell me to post it. I already know what they want me to do. I posted that, and I don't even be posting on the Instagram like that. All right? And, boom. Look, but I will tell you this. Look at the, I will tell you this. Let me pull it up over here because I got it over here. I want you guys to see that I'm not a scumbag, all right? The address is right underneath this logo. I covered up the logo. I covered up the address because I wouldn't want nobody to be pulling my address out there. So under there is the address. And if you pay attention, I covered it up with my logo right there. You know, even though people know where he's at, they know the address. I still wouldn't want that put out there for nobody. You know. But there you go. Covered up. I'm not going to tell you who that was or who sent it to me. I don't know nothing. But I was the first one to post this photo today. And I'm sure other people got it already. But I was the number one source. All right, let's move on. We got something that was cracking today in the news, all right? We got this fool that's been making headlines, but hold on, let's watch this first.
You're fighting that dude, Oblivion.
Oh, you are?
The Mexican streamer? Yeah.
You're fighting him?
Yeah. On Aiden Ross live stream.
And he just kept a secret from us? Like,
Damn, nobody said nothing. Damn.
You said you were boxing, but you never said it. I just thought of it.
Boy, so what is going on?
We supposed to box a few months ago, but we never came to terms to it. But supposed to box in like June or July now on Aiden Ross live stream. He do that little thing on Kick.
Yeah,
live
Kick.
stream
Yeah,
where
Kick.
all the boxers, all the celebrities get to it. Island Boy, he just beat
Island
up.
Boy just got a fight.
Oblivion just beat up the Island Boy.
He beat up the Island Boy, dog.
Yeah,
that was hard to watch, huh?
They said, Island Boy, he a fucking, you know what I'm saying? No, he can't fight. That nigga's a clown.
Lil Weenie.
That's who he's beating up type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he called me out in a little interview saying, who you want to fight next? He talking about Julian Newman and Jack Doherty, but he talking about Julian Newman. So, we finna get it going this summer.
Size, right?
Yeah. I'd say about the same size, weight-wise for sure, around the same. He like a little less than me, but we can meet in weight for sure. And he been calling me out, man, telling me his girl could beat me up and shit. Man, I'm finna lay these hands up, buddy.
Mexican versus Puerto Rico.
Yeah, in fact.
Oblivion's
All
Mexican.
respect
That'll
to
be
Mexico,
good.
though. All respect, bro. No disrespect, but I'm finna knock buddy out.
But he's been training, dog. You see videos
yeah,
of him
me
training
too.
with,
Me
like,
too. I be, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? I be working with, shout out Cash Flow and his father, man. Be working with them, man. Shout out the Vargas brothers, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You with the Vargas brothers?
He work out with them, and I be conversing. So we both, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, because they help set it up, too, and shit like that.
Oh,
So, yeah.
When is it? Do you know exactly when it is?
No exact date, but it's gonna be in probably the end of July, probably.
Hey, shout out to Julian Newman. He's opening new doors for us. Shout out to Opina because he's the one that made that happen. All right, but this is how you network. All right, this is how you network. And it's funny because people were laughing at me for that collab with Julian. They were like, I saw somebody, another YouTuber, another content creator, right? They left a comment. They said, "This is a weird collab." Ha 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 ha. And it's another YouTuber, right? And I'm tripping. Like I was trying to figure out what I could make of that comment. And I couldn't figure it out, right? But the fact that Julian Newman accepts my collabs on Instagram, right? And now you got Amado Vargas watching my post. It's big for me, bro. It's big for me. Oh shit, I wasn't trying to comment. That's big. All right. And there he is right there. And that's how you network to try to get people to come on your pod. Oh wait. Bam. 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 So if you go over here to Julian Newman's page, he got 1 million followers. 1 million. How does he do it? 1 million. All right. He got 1 million followers. And bam, dog, we are on here. Boom, boom. And then we're somewhere down here too, I think. Oh, we were. Where did the flyer go? Okay, well, there we are. Boom, boom. 1 million. All right. 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. All right. Un millón. So we're on this page. There you go. I don't see the dropouts on that page or on the page that got that many followers or subscribers. I don't see the old man that be making those fucking push-ups outside with the little lizard behind them in the talks with anybody that got 1 million subscribers. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. A milli, homie. Spell a million. M-I-alien. So when them fools run their mouth, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, but you know what, though? I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll tell you one thing that today I was sort of like telling myself, right? I'll tell you, no, I can't. Little Landale, you react to those videos yet? I can't, fool, and I'm going to tell you why, all right? All right. I'm going to tell you why. We're entering a new realm, right? We're starting to deal with a bunch of other people right now, like bigger names and people that are a little bit more celebrity status, right? We're exiting this fucking Southern Cali Cholo box, right? All right. This fool's mom and dad follow me, and they're reality TV stars, right? Or they were at one point, right? They got a daughter that raps, and she's also in the talks with all the big names. She's been in the same talks as like LaMelo Ball and shit like that, right? All right. Dog, what would these people think if they click on my Instagram page and they see a video of me calling out these fucking bozo the clowns, dog? What would they think, like if I'm sitting there like sitting there saying like, fuck you, you's a bitch, pull up, motherfucker, you don't want it, blah, blah, blah. Fool, what are they gonna think, homie? That's a disgrace. That's embarrassing. I can't act like that, homie.
You know what I mean? I can't act like for what? A bunch of fucking lames and dropouts? I can't do that no more. I gotta be a professional now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I just gotta act a little different, bro. It's just weird, bro. You know, I can't, bro. You know, I just can't. You know, like it's not. If it was somebody fool like in the realm that we all know, like just say it was another Instagrammer or TikTok or YouTube that's pretty popular. It's different because we wouldn't be like pull up bitch. We'd be like like probably clowning each other or something like that, but not to the nature of like fuck you motherfucker, right? But when it's with these dropouts and lames, it gets to that because that's how they talk. So we gotta fight fire with fire, and we just look stupid. They will make you make yourself look stupid. Yeah, exactly. That's why today I thought about it and I was like, man, we can't be doing this shit no more. It fucks up business. Who said that? I should have seen that. Who said that? It fucks up. Oh yeah, Sam. It fucks up business. Yeah, we can't do that no more. We can't, because now if I tell these people like, hey, hook me up with this people, like put in a good word to bring them on the pod. Like I want you to tap in with this guy. Can you bring him to the pod? And if they fucking give him my Instagram and then that fool comes on my pod and he sees all the drama, what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? So it's something that I'm not gonna partake in no more. At all. No more. Reckless, what up? Reckless in the building. Salute to Reckless. Salute to Sam. Salute to Power. Marvel El Barbero says, don't wrestle with pigs in the mud. Facts. Facts. Pocho One Pocket says, Backpack Boys. Let's do it, fool. Tap in. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's right. People don't want drama. Successful people don't want drama. You know what I mean? Broke people love drama. Then people up top don't care. They fuck with weirdos and the Island Boys. Yeah, fool, but the Island Boys they're not a threat, homie. You look at the Island Boys and you think, oh, these bozos are playing the game. You look at us and right away you think like, damn, if we go over there, they're going to shoot us. It's different, my boy. Come on, dog. It's way different, bro. It's way different. They're going to think like, damn, what kind of podcast did we get into? Come on, bro. That's different, dog. They see the Island Boys and they see a joke, a game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody believes them. They're gangsters. But then they see us over here, fool, doing that video where I did to that old man telling him to pull up. They see that shit, they don't want to fuck with it. Free Rowdy Rax. He's still locked up? Free Rowdy Rax. Free the Rackster. Free the Rackster. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, this guy right here, look. A lot of people were mad because I was posting this guy, but look. Pocho One Podcast says, ask LA Icon for help with cookies. I don't ask nobody for nothing, fool. I've never asked nobody like, hey, can you get me this guy or can you help me reach out to this guy? I did it one time and I learned my lesson, never again. I did it one time, fool, and I learned my lesson, never again. Everybody acts like they're your homies, fool, but they really not your homies. They only around you to get what they can while they can. You know what I mean? Or they around you to make sure that when you go, they go. You feel what I'm saying? But they really not trying to help you. They trying to go before you. So I don't be asking nobody for shit. We be working, dog. All the podcasts that we've been making happen, it's been somebody in this building. Droops, Opina, me, Playboy. We all been making them happen. But as far as asking another fool, they be throwing that shit in your face. They be lying to you. They be acting like, oh yeah, fool, I'll do it. Just let me see what he says. Hold on, fool. They're not gonna do it, dog. They're not gonna do it, homie. They're not gonna do it. Straight up. You know, at least our people, fool. Like our people. We're not talking about the black homies, because I think the black homies are a little bit more open because we're a different color. You know, we're a different race. So if they were to hook me up with somebody, I don't step on their toes. But with our people, it's always like, what if he goes before me? What if he wins? What if he blows up? And that's just stupid. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at it is like, if I go, I'm bringing those that were loyal from day one along for the ride, or at least help you to get in position to win. You know, but a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't think like that. All right. Oh, but this video here, a lot of people were mad because I was posting this guy. All right. A lot of people were mad. And I said, you know what, dog? We're the news. We're going to post whatever we want to post. We're no longer posting anybody's agenda. You know, we'll only post Southside stuff. Not no more. I'm not saying it's a bad, like we're doing it on purpose. But if it's somewhat newsworthy and it's going to make tidal waves or headlines, then we're going to do it. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that we're against our people, because when it's time to pick a side, everybody knows what side we're on, you know, and that should be the same for anybody else. But in this business, dog, if you spend time trying to please other people and their agendas, you're never going to win. Never. If it's newsworthy, and as long as you're not breaking your code of conduct or, you know, putting anyone in danger, then do what you got to do. It's just a piece of fucking news. That's all. Let's go ahead and listen to see what this bozo got to say.
Two of them that's not.
Let's go.
Because you know what? The Southsiders is JCast, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. There might be a few of them that's not, right? A few of them that look like they got a clear head on their shoulders, but when you're out here, them fools is burnt the fuck out. And they hate their life. I ain't never met a happy Southsider, homie. They're treated unfairly. They get taxed out of everything they get. Man, they don't even like being those Southsiders. And then when it comes to the North, they try way too hard. You can hear it in their music. They try too hard. They act like they militant as bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. They act like they just so militant. Compared to the fucking JCat Southsiders, maybe they do look militant compared to the Southsiders. Because you know what?
We all know this fool's a corn dog. We call him Cornelius, all right? Cornelio, bro. This is Cornelio right here, all right? He's corny. Cornelio. He a lying sack of shit. Cornelius, all right? Let's play this other video. This one's from the food community, all right? Let me go get it real quick. Hold on. All right, this one was crazy when I saw it this morning. Okay, hold on. Oh, there it is right there.
What's the deal? I heard old boys came down from Whoop-de-Whoop, came down, you know what I'm saying, shot a little video out here. That's cool and all that, right? A little weirdo. P-Face, who else? Old boy from Playboys, right? I see you. But let me ask you a question though. Don't you got some ops where you live at? Like, don't you got some ops? Because I see San Diego, LA, and Compton clicking up, coming over here. But I gotta let you know, we cool with the Bompton Tree homies. Hey, shout out to my Bompton Tree. We cool with them. But this ain't no Compton, Fresno thing, homie. But I know that you know we popping. That's why you coming over here. You wasting your gas money. What happened to your Airbnb? I mean, because I don't know. You know what I mean? I just heard about it. I just got some videos, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, this and that. You know what I'm talking about, though. You wanna record all that other stuff. Record that little video. Show them what happened. Because I don't know, I'm just a TikToker. Remember that. I'm just a TikToker, homie. On me. This ain't no hood thing. This ain't nothing like that. You come to the city, you disrespect the city. Yeah, it is what it is. Deal with that. Yeah, we up. But you knew that already. Shit. Holla at me.
Fucking corny ass fool.
What's the deal? What's the deal? I heard old boys came down from Whoopty Whoop, came down, you know what I'm saying? Shot a little video out here. That's cool and all that, right? A little weirdo.
This fool's stupid, bro. He did a video, all right, on his TikTok. Hold on, let me go find it. Hold on. Let me go find it, all right? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it out for you guys.
Number one, you got this little guy right.
Okay, here we go.
Number one, you got this little guy right here, P-Face. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, him. You might have seen him. Hey, horrible. Don't ever listen to it again. He's number 5. Number 4, you got this guy right here, Blanco 15. I don't know where he came from. I don't know what he does. I don't know why he looks like that or why he moves like that in the music videos, but don't waste your time. Hey, number 3 is Tommy guy right here, Tommy Guns or whatever his name is. You might have seen him pop up just recently. He's horrible. Like, if you heard of anything, if you've seen anything, it sounds very horrible. Just check it out, but don't check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really bad. Number 2, I think we're on number 2. Number 2, we're gonna get that to Lazy Boy. I don't know if you heard of Lazy Boy. Just look at him. You can tell there's not a lot going on right there. So, I mean, you know. And number 1 on the list for the worst rapper in California, Lefty Gunplay. Yeah, you've seen that one coming, huh? Worst rapper. I don't know why he thinks he's good, but he just kind of in his own world, you know? He just does a lot of hand movements and it's a little too much, you know what I'm saying? One last thing before you guys go, do me a favor. The sponsor of the week is Game Time Dog Supplies. Follow the...
Look. The fact that he came out of nowhere and started dissing. I used to watch his videos when he used to talk about like LA hats and like don't go down this street, you know, talk about this gang, that gang. I used to watch it. I thought it was cool. I thought he had some swag to him. Cool young dude, right? I didn't even think he was from Cali, to be honest. But when he started with his whole fucking gangster act, I was like, what the fuck? And then he started dissing everybody out of nowhere. Like, he came and he started saying, can't nobody come to Fresno? Can't nobody come to Fresno? I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, he started making up these fake, goofy-ass beefs, right? I was like, all right, whatever, you know, whatever. But what's funny is, like, you made up these beefs and then you allowed fools to pull up to your set? You're fucking lame. You're fucking lame. You like, fool, like, why would, like, imagine me just out of the blue coming to diss a certain guy and then the guy pulls up and does a video like, fuck, that would fucking hurt, my boy. He did a video, I don't know where it's at, but he did a video where he was like, can't these fools come to Fresno? There's no Southsiders in Fresno. Can't nobody ever pull up to Fresno. All right, well, fucking a week later, they shot a video there.
P-Face, who else? Old boy from Playboys, right? I see you. But let me ask you a question though. Don't you got some ops where you live at? Like, don't you got some ops? Because I see San Diego, LA, and Compton clicking up, coming over here. But I gotta let you know, we cool with the Bompton Tree homies. Hey, shout out to my Bompton Tree. We cool with them. But this ain't no Compton, Fresno thing, homie. But I know that you know we popping. That's why you coming over here. You wasted your gas money. What happened to your Airbnb? I mean, cause I don't know. You know what I mean? I just heard about it. I just got some videos, you know what I'm saying? Whoopty whoop, this and that. You know what I'm talking about though. You wanna record all that other stuff. Record that little video. Show them what happened. Cause I don't know, I'm just a TikToker, remember that. I'm just a TikToker, homie, on me. This ain't no hood thing, this ain't none of that like that. You come to the city, you disrespect the city. Yeah, it is what it is. Deal with that. Yeah, we up. But you knew that already. Shit. Holla at me.
That fool is corny as fuck. He said, we up. We popping. What the fuck is popping in Fresno? Hey, we got a Pocho One podcast in the building. Tell us, fool, since you're from up north, all right, tell us what's popping in Fresno. Wait, so there's something happened at the Airbnb. They claim they shot it up, fool. They claim to have shot it up. All right, claim.
Pocho, tell us what is popping in Fresno. Pocho says nothing. So what's he talking about? Not even the rappers are popping, right? Who do they got over there? That one little fool, Faye 200 or something like that, right? They got that little motherfucker, right? That little short ass fool, kick him in the ass, fool, he'll go flying. Fool said, grown men barking, no mama's way. He goes, but you know that already. That's stupid, dog. Pocho says, I'm 4 hours away. Well, you're closer than me. Let's watch it one more time, dog, because it is funny. Yeah, I like the end when he goes, but you know that already.
What's the deal? What's the deal? I heard old boys came down from Whoop De Whoop, came down, you know what I'm saying? Shot a little video out here. That's cool and all that, right? A little weirdo. P-Face. Who else? Old boy from Playboys, right? I see you. But let me ask you a question though. Don't you got some ops where you live at? Like, don't you got some ops? Because I see San Diego, LA, and Compton clicking up, coming over here. But I gotta let you know, we cool with the Bompton Tree homies. Hey, shout out to my Bompton Tree. We cool with them. But this ain't no Compton, Fresno thing, homie. But I know that you.
What the fuck does the black homies have to do with anything, dog? The Compton, what do you say, the Bompton Tree homies? The fuck does they gotta do with anything? Treetop Pyru, is that what he's talking about? The fuck they gotta do with anything, though? He's just throwing out names at this point, homie. He's just making up fake shit now. One of his homies was busted with one of the fools from Treetop, and now all of a sudden they best buddies.
Oh, we popping. That's why you coming over here. You wasting your gas money. What happened to your Airbnb? I mean, cause I don't know. You know what I mean? I just heard about it. I just got some videos, you know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop, this and that. You know what I'm talking about though. You wanna record all that other stuff. Record that little video. Show them what happened. Cause I don't know, I'm just a TikToker. Remember that. I'm just a TikToker, homie. On me. This ain't no hood thing, this ain't none of that like that. You come to the city, you disrespect the city. Yeah, it is what it is. Deal with that. Yeah, we up. But you knew that already. Yeah.
Yo, all right, there you go. Look at his fruity, little faggot ass smile. That's crazy. He a TikToker. What else? Ese güey dice, pinche panzón, ¿cómo comes, güey? Pues tengo hambre, güey. ¿Quieres o no quieres, güey? No te preocupes por mí, güey. Si no eres mi vieja, cabrón. No eres mi vieja, güey. O a lo mejor sí eres, güey. A lo mejor sí eres mi vieja, güey. Pinche gato joto, güey. 559 is the worst. Too far away from the ocean. I'm only 10 minutes. All right, let's go look at that rapper he's talking about. Is popping over there. All right. There's a rapper called Faye 300. Let's go see what he looks like. Faye 300. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Let me find a picture real quick. Este güey está feo a la verga, güey. Ugly ass motherfucker, dog. Hold on, how do you get to his Instagram? Hold on, let me type in Instagram.
Does he have me blocked? What the fuck? Let me type him up. Faye. 300. No, that's his fake page. Does he have an Instagram or not? I think that fool has me blocked or he don't have an Instagram no more. Look. Boom. Look at. Boom. Boom. Am I blocked? Anybody can go find him on Instagram, please? Maybe he got me blocked. I don't know. Why? I don't know. Well, let's go look at his photos. Man, come on. They're all Instagram photos, so they don't be rendering. Oh, he went on No Jumper, huh? Let's go look at his interview on No Jumper. Maybe he got me banned. I don't know. Let's go see.
Turn thinking about your bathroom into loving it with Floor & Decor.
So, achieving this level of flavor, is it difficult?
Oh, you know.
No Jumper, coolest podcast.
Somebody, that's all three of us right there.
We always been the flyest niggas, like, you feel me? Like, even at school, flyest niggas. Bitches always, one time my brother D really did this. He came up to me like, hey, bro, he was in 7th grade. He was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go. He's like, lunchtime, I'm gonna go and run all through the hallways. Like, I got something going on. I just want to see who follow us. He's like, me and you do it. I'm my mama, nigga, we ran the whole school, followed us. Nigga, we wasn't even doing nothing but just running around. And me and this niggas started laughing. We went back to class like, bro, you see that? Like, these niggas f***ing with us, bro.
You know what the fuck we were doing in 7th grade? Ditching school to go do drugs and kick it with bitches. That's what the fuck I was doing in 7th grade. Going to the abandoned house. Jumping the gate from the school. School police chasing us. Us going to the bando with some bitches we met to do drugs and kick it all day. This fool was running to the halls to see who would follow them. No, pobre vato, la verga, wey. Pobre vato, wey. He doesn't know what fun is, my boy. This vato said, I just wanted to run and see who follows me. What the fuck? Kind of shit is that, bro? Ben Davis said, same shit. Hey, we used to have portables at the school I used to go to. So we used to have to crawl underneath the portables to jump the fence to leave. Because if we were to walk, they would see us. So we would crawl underneath the portables, well, in front of the front doors, right? And once we get to the end, we would jump the fence and run. The fuck is this fool talking about, bro?
Bitches what it's like. We been joints, like, nigga, you feel me? We been taking niggas bitches. We been the flyest niggas. We been popping it. We been having this shit. We been doing all that.
We set
like,
trends, bro. We trends.
You feel me? We set trends in the city, like,
bro. Niggas want to be like us.
Y'all really watch? Fade 3 setting these trends out here in my city for sure.
And so you said, how old was you when Zay passed away?
Like 14.
So what was that your first like interaction with like the police killing somebody, or like just you being real close to somebody who passed away? Was that like your first experience with death type shit?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Probably like to it being close like my brother, but I done seen homies, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like my uncles done been killed when I was a little nigga, and I already done knew about it because I'm already advanced in the streets, or I'm like, damn, this nigga just got popped, like, you feel me? So it's like I was already kind of like used to it, but that shit hit home for sure. Made a nigga, you know, that's my dog, so it's like, damn.
So you feel like that shit made you jump off the porch faster type shit?
Yeah, it made me just be like, f it at that time. A nigga was already in the streets, but I was a teenager, so it was like, I don't give a f I was in that moment, like I'm going through it, and nigga, I'm out here. It is what it is. Like they took my dog, they taking my homies. Like, nigga, what's happening there?
So what happened with that shit? You feel me? If you could talk about it, with the police killing him and shit.
He was he was, I don't know, brother had did some shit. I don't really know what happened.
Speak on that.
All I know is that my brother was running from the police. He was getting off on him. You feel me? Like they wasn't gonna catch him. He hit the gate. There's a little daycare in Fresno by the Fashion Fair Mall. He hit the gate, and they seen he was getting away. And like, we be sagging our pants. Like, some niggas sag their pants, some niggas don't. Bruh sagging his pants, and they try to say like a gun was pulling his pants down. He was gonna reach for a gun when he jumped the gate.
He was like pulling his pants up, and they tried to act like it was grabbing it.
But the way they killed him though was just weird, cause
it kind of looks the same. How they do when you pull your pants up versus when you go for a gun. It's like the same motion.
Nah, but I'm saying like the way they did it to shoot him, it wasn't like they just shot, bro. They kneeled down and like really like wanted to kill my brother.
Kill him.
And at first they tried to say they shot him in his torso. Your torso is up here. They shot my brother behind his head. It came out his mouth, like his chin. Like, I didn't even want to see my bro like that. Like I went to the hospital. His mom's telling me like, you don't even want to go in there. Like you feel me? You're not even gonna look at him the same.
What was that feeling afterwards like though? Because obviously, if a rival or somebody that is just out there kills your family member, you feel a certain way. But when it's a cop, it's got to feel different. Because like, what are you really gonna do about it?
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
It was a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of thoughts. Like thinking like, damn, because a nigga can't. Not saying it was gonna be, I ain't gonna sit here and say like no retaliation was gonna be made or something if it was the other side to do it or something like that. Brother got homies and some niggas is on that. You feel me? So it's like, it was more like, damn, like my brother really gone in. Like why would they even do that type of shit? And I felt bad for his moms, because his moms took care of me. Well, my moms and my family was doing bad, so it was like how can I even like go and tell his moms I love her, like to even keep her strong? Like I can't do that. Like that's somebody's son gone. Like that's different. You feel me? Like it was fucked up.
The party you want to
lift. My dad was.
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash from using this app on my phone. And I don't know if you could see this.
I was swole.
Before your dad even got paralyzed and shit, how did he feel about seeing you blow up rapping, particularly that you were like repping the shit that he reps?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you this right now. My dad never wanted us to do none of this shit. Like my dad used to tell me, like when I was just doing the videos on Instagram, like, hey, with doing that shit, you're gonna be a target. Like we already a target because who I am. Like, you're gonna be a target with this shit. So is this the life you want? You wanna be outside, you already watching your back, you wanna be watching your back more, like you wanna be doing this, like, is this what you want? And I'm like, my dad never supported it. He's like, I don't even want to watch your shit. Like,
really?
Cause not saying like he ain't, you feel me? He knew a nigga was hard. He knew I'm gonna make it.
Well, your dad didn't do a good enough job. Your dad didn't do a good enough job, young man. Your dad didn't do a good enough job. He gave.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna say
it's a common story.
I ain't gonna say I feel like they blackballed the nigga, but I feel like the industry had, like them labels had something to do with that shit.
You think anti-Bulldog facets might have got through to them?
Yeah, they hear Bulldogs, they get scared. Like, they get scared for real. Like they see red flag, like alert. And I'm like, bro, what? Like what's going on? Like, you feel me? Like it wasn't nothing with them artists. Like even if it was, you feel me? That's on their own thing. But I'm just taking it as, you feel me? It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? I'm doing this. Like you feel me? We here today without none of that. So it's like I'm doing my job. You feel me? I'm doing something right.
Like I been knew who you was, nigga. You feel me? Nigga just had to. You feel me?
Yeah,
make that shit. You feel me? Put that shit together eventually. No cap. Hell yeah. So nigga, do that shit ever discourage you to make you feel like nigga, I don't even want to do this shit no more? Like or did that shit drive you to go harder?
I ain't gonna lie, at a point I was like, damn, bro, like, I ain't gonna blow up. Like, I lost my opportunity. But then I was like, nigga, hold on. I had to look in the mirror one time, like, nigga, it's me. I'm the main nigga. Like, you feel me? They not the main of my shit. They got their own shit going on. It's only gonna be me. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna be the only nigga doing everything.
Hey, hold on. I was just thinking of, you ever seen those videos where these little ass wannabe game bangers get manhandled by like a old ass man or something, and these fools are like trying to fight, right? Or the security will come and he'll grab them by the head, and these fools will wiggle their feet. That's what that shit reminds me of, dog. These are little ass kids with like the mind of a grown ass man, but they got a body of a little ass boy. That shit is funny, dog. I gotta find some of those videos. Imagine these fools were like a grown ass man. Like
Just imagine like a grown ass man. These fools trying to get crazy with the grown ass man. A fucking grown ass man gonna grab him by their shirt and kick him in the balls, homie. Get the fuck out of here.
Putting this merch together, doing these tours or doing these shows, I'm gonna be the only nigga sticking my neck out for me. So it's like, made a nigga go harder. I got older and just was like, it's nothing to me. Feel me? Even when they deleted my Instagram at 32,000, because my brother was in jail. I posted him in court off the TV.
Because of me.
And they banned my shit saying I was supporting an organization gang that committed a murder.
What the?
I'm like, what?
Did you write anything on the picture or
I
anything?
just put free my twin brother.
What the?
And my Instagram got deleted. Like, this was like 3 years ago. I was already popping. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That nigga had his page on there.
hey, shout out, bro, to your, I don't know, you feel me, but Almighty Zay, that's my nigga.
My dog.
Shout out Almighty Zay. I got some shit coming with a lot of LA niggas. Shout out to Baby Stones. No politics. I'm not doing no politics, whatever who I'm naming. Y'all keep that to y'all. You feel me? I'm from Fresno. Shout out Baby Stone. Big Sad tapped in. I don't know what bro got going on, but you feel me? Big Sad tapped in. I got a lot of niggas tapped in with me. Ralphie the Plug tapped in. Money bags. Shout out. It's a lot of niggas, man. It's too many. I ain't gonna say that. I gotta keep that.
So you think you can actually keep the politics separate? Because like that's one thing I'm thinking of is like when you're talking about doing.
Hey, that's a big ass hat, huh? That's a big. Hey, look at that big ass hat, bro. That's a big ass fucking hat. Look at that little ass hand, fool. That's a trip. Let's screenshot this shit, huh? Look at that little ass fucking hand. That fool's sick, dog. You know when they got like a... What the fuck, bro? Hold on, I gotta screenshot this shit. Hold on. He got a fucking big ass fucking hat. Hold on, bro. What the fuck? This fool got a big ass hat and some little ass arms. Look at that shit. Look at those hands, fool. Those hands are creepy, my boy. That's fucking creepy. That's scary, bro. That fool will break his hand trying to punch somebody. That fool will break his hand trying to punch somebody. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Be honest with yourself. That's a big ass fucking hat, bro. Damn. That's wild shit.
Actually keep the politics separate because like that's one thing I'm thinking of is like when you're talking about doing the song with Mozzie and stuff is that like Northern California feels like everybody has kind of had to take sides and shit. Like you're doing everything possible to kind of try to avoid that outside your city.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a real nigga. This what I do. Like when I made a song, I got a song with OTM too. Shout out them. When I did that song with OTM, I was already tapped in with Baby Stone. They had that little whatever going on. And I'm a real nigga. I'm a gang member, so all I could do is come at a nigga with respect. I'm like, hey, bro, I got a song with them over there. Whatever y'all got going on,
that's between y'all.
Cause you feel me? Like I'm a Bulldog, and y'all from LA. Y'all fuck with Mexicans. I'm not saying like, oh, I can't get a song with y'all, cause y'all chilling with them niggas. So it's like we got to see eye to eye somewhere. You feel me? You viral, I'm viral. That's your politics. That's my politics. Let's work. You feel me? And if you don't respect it, and it's like a nigga just going, what are you gonna tell me? Like, nigga, like. The sucker, like, I ain't doing it with you. That's the most he could do, or see me and feel some way, but niggas ain't gonna be worried about me that much. We from 2 different cities. They gonna respect it. Every nigga that I done told that, on my mama, they respected it. Baby Stone, like, you a real nigga, we ain't even worried about that. OTM, like, you a real nigga, bro, good looking for telling me that. You feel me? Like, all that, like.
It all depend on where niggas' mental state's at, because most niggas don't be tripping. But you fuck around, get a dumb nigga, it might be tripping, you feel me? But most niggas be like, who cares, you feel me? Niggas not from here, so it don't matter. And I also think it feel like it also really matter too how you present the relationship.
Yeah.
Because if you get too tight with niggas, that's gonna change.
Nah, yeah. And that's what I had to.
You get too tight with
shoot the video on their block. It feels different.
I had to let that be known.
I experienced that shit myself.
Yeah.
Nigga trying to be myself with everybody. Now you do a video with niggas from what? Man, that shit change everything.
You stand on that block shooting a video, you're from that block. As far as they're concerned, yeah.
I live that shit. That shit changed everything.
With him, you decking with him.
I had to let that shit be known though. Like, hey, like, it's just music. You feel me? You ain't gonna see me in these niggas' hood. Like, whoever they with, I ain't gonna be posting like, you feel me? No, we not doing that. Like, niggas know who we funk with. Niggas know who the ops is at Bulldogs. We not gonna say no names, but y'all niggas know. We only got 2 main ops, and y'all know who y'all is, and y'all not with it. So
no.
Other than that, we not worried about no black politics or what other, you feel me, other cities got going on. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I got something big in the vault coming too. I got a song with Paul Wall. Shout out my nigga, man, from Texas.
How'd you tap in with Paul Wall?
Let's move on from this guy. Too much of baby T-Rex. All right, no more baby T-Rex. All right, no more baby T-Rex. We gotta move on from baby T-Rex. All right, let's see what else is pending or not pending, trending on the front page. Adam checks Lush for almost getting no jumper banned in LA. Let's go see what that's about.
So let's just get into that. Yesterday, let me just line this up for everybody out there. So yesterday was not a no jumper day. Well, the news was going on, so it wasn't no jumper day of sorts. But we really didn't have that many people around. It was just a chill little cast who was doing the news, whatever. And so meanwhile, Plug Talk was the theme of the day. We had 2 different girls we were supposed to shoot with. So we had a skeleton crew in the building, basically, you know, very few people here. And definitely a horn going off outside. Hopefully they got that under control. Either way, so at a certain point, when I come in, 20 minutes later, people start telling me like, yo, there's 30, 40 people outside. I'm like, 30, 40. Everybody who knows No Jumper, when you are scheduled to have an interview, you get a sheet, a one sheet or an email or a text message, whatever it is, that tells you how you're supposed to pull up. And one of the main things is please don't pull up with more than 3 people. This is a small operation, and when people pull up with 10, 20 people, whatever, which obviously has happened in the past, people try to do that, or, you know, there's even been times where we allowed it, but that becomes a real liability for us because we are not staffed to necessarily be able to handle having that many people in the building at the same time, right? And so I don't even go outside because I don't even want to like add fuel to this situation or whatever. And at first we're like super confused. Pretty quickly we figure it out. Lush, without telling us, had basically told Travis Ford to come through with quote unquote the whole hood. I believe it was specified. Like when we later saw the text messages, we realized, okay, Lush had basically extended this invite, not told anybody in the office, and he tried to come on the news. He tried to make it seem like a smaller thing than it was. He tried to notably blame it on Remo, which really stood out to me because he also basically tried to do that when we had the "you lied to me" Lush moment. He also kind of tried to blame that on Remo at a certain point. Either way, Remo didn't have anything to do with it. We saw all the text messages. So there's all these dudes outside. They're asked to leave. multiple times. Lush is going in and out, and Lush is telling us one thing, and then when we're seeing the video footage of it, we're realizing that Lush is basically like feeding a different version of events to these dudes that he thinks is making it less likely that he would get his ass kicked by them, because it seemed like at a certain point that might have been something that they were kind of interested in. Either way, as time goes by, Lush basically I mean, honestly, like Lush is calling in the favor from Wack. He's got Wack on the phone. Wack's telling him to leave, etc. It was just a total mess. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pipe on the podcast. And at a certain point, they ended up leaving. But my rage towards Lush for putting us in this situation remained consistent, because this is just like, let's be real. Anybody who saw him on the Tuesday show could probably tell that he is on a seek one, in the words of various Rasa members out there. He was not in a level-headed state of mind. My read on it is that his girl went out of town, and I think after the incident in which he puked on the ground in the building, that his girl had basically been on his ass to tell him, hey, I don't want you drinking as much or doing drugs or whatever it was. And I think Lush saw that she went out of town and decided to go back to his old ways. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that consists of. Definitely there was a lot of alcohol going around, because he was slamming buzz balls around me and stuff. But basically, I feel like one way or another, Lush just is on a bad one, and is very disappointing because it felt like he had kind of gotten his stuff together for a while to a certain extent. Now, I don't know that he was like completely sober or anything like that, but he was behaving in a more rational manner for the last few months or whatever. It seemed like he was in a better state of mind. But I feel like through his sort of J-Cat arc that he's going on right now, and who knows how long this is going to last or when this is going to be over, but he basically ended up promising a bunch of stuff. We all know that Lush's like main character flaw is that he's a glazer, that he has a really hard time saying anything bad to people. He doesn't have he has a hard time getting into an argument or a disagreement with somebody. If there's something that someone suggests, like even with this Travis Ford situation, I think that like a more rational person would have said like, oh, okay, let me hit the team up, let me see if I can do the interview with you, etc. Instead, Lush is just pull up with everybody, let's do it, whatever. And I ended up talking to Travis Ford. It's cool. We had a conversation about it. He understands what the situation was. He understands that he was misled, that I didn't have any particular anger towards him, and that Lush was the one who was feeding him bad information. But let the record reflect, this dude was showing up with cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, there was cakes. There was a truck with
no jumper cake,
no jumper thumbnails on the side. I don't know exactly. Like
the text messages though, like did this show that
we've definitely seen text messages that Wax showed me pretty much immediately.
And the Lush said you'll pull up with everybody, or
Lush said pull up with the whole hood.
Okay, that's crazy.
Okay, we do have a video.
At first, I was like, man.
Hey, if you guys go watch the Travis Ford podcast, he told us that he was invited to No Jumper and that he was going to pull up with the whole hood and have a party. Sam says, is nasty staring at Flacco's hips. What the fuck else you got to look at? Look that way at Adam.
And they got Lush stuff for suspending him. He just did some Lush ass.
Yeah, because invite him.
Pull the whole, you just do.
That's crazy, right? Because what I assumed took place though,
I thought he was invited Travis, and he do what he always do.
Well, that too, or like saying, "Yeah, bro, pull up, let's turn up."
I just emailed it.
Right, so I felt he said, "Yo, pull up, let's turn up," and then again, bro, even when you say that, you don't expect for somebody. A rational human being would never say, "Hey, bro, I got an invite to come and turn up. I'm gonna bring 40 people with me.
I'm gonna bring a cake."
So that's what I thought happened. But if he said, "Bring the whole hood,"
he brought his own.
That's
mic.
different.
Okay, but this is the thing. Last time that Travis Ford came, he came equally deep, and it was equally an issue with us that there was that many people here.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if he actually caught word of the fact that we were not happy about this, but for sure Lush knew. And in particular, I posted video on my story that showed Travis going into the other room and taking some T-shirts, which
everybody saw this.
It has been revealed to me that Travis has talked openly in interviews about how he's basically like a serial thief, at least at one point in his life. I don't know if he would still claim that. Shout out to Moneybag Rose, because he actually intervened in the security footage and like comes into the room and takes the stuff out of Travis's hand and throws it back on the couch or whatever. But either way, I'm not beefing with Travis. he's a victim of the fact that Lush did not give him any kind of guidance in terms of what this was supposed to be. Let's check out this video, because this video feels like a Drewski skit.
Yeah.
This feels like it's not real, that this is something scripted that people put together. Please full screen it, Josh, and also click the dollars.
Well, right now, what do we got to do? Yeah, because I told the homies what would have been best.
We ain't wasting no time on no jumper cake. We can make our own cake. Stay at home.
Y'all made the no jumper cake. Let me check out the no jumper cake. So they made it. They didn't make the no jumper cake.
I'll shoot you the bread for the cake. All right. So yeah,
ain't even about that.
Can we watch like the beginning of the full video where they're giving themselves like a pep talk?
What's that? It's like a YouTube video or something?
You'll see.
I didn't see that. I saw that.
Adam, this is gold, bro. They said, bro, we made it. Thank you to my brother. We finally made it.
Yo, shout out to all these guys. I look forward to with y'all in various capacities. I'm sure you guys are all great, upstanding gentlemen.
You check the chat, Josh.
No grief, no beef, nothing like that.
We've had that too, though. We've had homies that come here, and then you could hear them in the background talking about, "Oh, we finally made it. We're on the hater world. We're on the hater world. We made it." We've probably had 5 to 6 different groups that come, and you could hear them behind, like, you know, in their little group when they're kicking it in the back, talking about, "Fuck, we made it. Take a picture of me right here. We made it." And that's a good feeling for both parties, for the guest and for me and us, because we're like, damn, all right, this is how homies feel when they come. Like, all right, and we're doing something good, you know. So, I don't see that being a bad thing.
This is just purely y'all being missed.
Hold on, that cake is legendary, my boy. That cake will go down. That cake will go down. You know what would have been funny if he would have shot the cake, fool? If he would have threw the cake on the floor, shot the cake like behind the scenes and shit. That would have been funny as fuck.
Misled by someone in our midst who is incapable of, you know, working within the system and allowing you guys to come up.
Hey, next time Travis Ford wants to come to my studio, I'm gonna tell that fool, you better come with a cake. Hey, fool, you better come with a cake or don't come at all, my boy. You better have a hater world cake, fool.
In the appropriate
watch this
capacity
right now.
Oh my God.
They do like a award shout out. Like,
bro, they said, bro, we grinded all our lives, man, but we put in so much work, man. I said, listen, that was a good look for No Jumper, bro. Giving a Grammy acceptance speech because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper. Come on, bro. Like, we always gotta say,
look, Adam's not trying to be an asshole, but Flacco is. You know, Adam knows that it's funny, but he can't laugh because he knows that if he laughs or disrespects, he knows them fools are gonna diss him and not like him. You know, so he's staying quiet, bro. Flacco's being an asshole. For some people, it is a big deal. It might not be a big deal for Flacco because he works there, but for some people, it is a big deal, homie. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like they made it to the biggest platform in Cali when it comes to urban music, right, or urban culture. So you know, sometimes that is an accomplishment. Remember, $1 to me might not be nothing, but $1 to the homeless man might mean $1 million. So everybody is gonna be looking at things differently, different perspectives, my boy. And that's what people have to understand and respect. It's humbling. I'm telling you. I've had guests that come here, and one time I had a whole group of homies that came here for a podcast, and then my homie from my hood comes over and he goes, "Hey, fool, they're over there talking about they finally made it, and they're all happy as fuck." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, like where? Made it here? Like, made it here? Where? To the hater world?" Like, I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, what's here? Like, what is it? But to me, because I'm here every day, I live this shit, it's nothing. But to them, it's big because they're getting the cosign. You know, they're being on the platform. You know, people are watching them. You know, they're building their career. So to some people, it's a lot, bro. You can't be an asshole like that and laugh at the homies. Come on.
Come on, bro. We the ghost.
Don't try to fuck you up, Flacco.
No. Come on. Because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper. Come on, bro. Like, we always gotta say, come on, bro. We the ghost.
Don't try to fuck you up, Flacco.
Almighty wants to laugh too, but he's using his Flacco as an excuse.
Put in so much work, man. Bro, they said, bro, we grinded all our lives, man, but we put in so much work, man. I said, listen, that was a good look for No Jumper, bro. Giving a Grammy acceptance speech because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper, come on, bro. Like, we always got to say, come on, bro. We the goals.
Go try to fuck you up, Flacco.
So no. Again, stop, bro. I want no smoke with Poncho the Pop Star, with everybody else that was there, bro.
You out here catching strays.
Nah, hell no. I fuck with Poncho the Pop Star, man. Shout out to Poncho, man.
Hey, no, I know Poncho. I know him. He from 60s. I know him, but I don't know what's the shit about.
We training, we teaching the youth all this. We getting busy, man. It ain't just the music. It ain't just the music, man. Art comes in many forms. You can express yourself in many forms. We just getting busy on every platform we step on. We out here with my boy, gave us an opportunity to come out here, pop our shit in the right fashion. My nigga Killer out here. We out here. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, get busy. Shout out Global Billboards too. Shout out Global Billboards.
Why? I love Poncho.
J Outlaw, Round Trip, we in this motherfucker. We getting busy. Kush, hey, Gear Locker got me right on the drip. Yeah, we out here.
Bring it together, man. Everybody down, Pressure Pros, Styrofoam Cup Entertainment.
Loud pack on deck. You know how we doing it. Roll up.
I'm ready to go fight. Follow me. That's the nigga who I seen. I seen a nigga with the blue Nike fit, and I seen a nigga with the shit over his head on the right.
Oh yeah. Eastside Long Beach. Shout out to Dodge Network. Oh yeah, Dodge Network.
I did an interview with Poncho.
Pause it for a second. After or before they get you?
Poncho the Pop Star.
After the with my ass.
Yo, look at how Lush is attempting to be a proactive member, a productive member of the community, and instead he is playing with the hopes and dreams of a lot of people from underprivileged backgrounds who are thinking that they have this cool opportunity to make content and do something great today on a random Wednesday, and instead, due to Lush's unprofessionalism,
That's fucked up. I'll blame it on Lush.
Hanging outside. It's a fucked up situation, honestly.
And the case said East Side, West Side. Bro, niggas,
he made niggas look crazy. I see why niggas was on the phone talking to that nigga like it was World War III.
Came here, bro, to solve gang violence. Brought a peace treaty to No Jumper.
What make them community leaders? Why do you keep saying community leaders? What makes them community leaders?
You're just assuming that?
Huh?
No, they said that, right? And also, too, like they brought the East Side, West Side connection to do a peace treaty at No Jumper. So this
wait, was that? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
What? They did, fool. They did. Travis Ford brought the 60s, which I believe is the West Side, and he brought the East Side, which is where he's from, Main Street, together to come and flourish and be cool. So they were taking a peace treaty to No Jumper. That's fucked up, homie. That is.
Nigga, that's what they said.
No, the cake just said West Side Connection.
No, it said East Side, West Side Connection.
I didn't see that.
It said East Side, West Side.
Did it?
Yes.
It said the top said East Side, bottom said
And
West.
Travis Ford said this was going to be here to a push for peace. And it's supposed to be a peace treaty conducted at the No Jumper facility.
Ain't no peace treaty.
So if they were supposed to do a peace treaty with
why would the 60s and the
main streets don't be?
That's not
you had 60s Main Streets.
This is not 2006. It's not 2005.
According to Travis Ford on like Rockstar Stream, he came to push peace and brought the cake to really show, we is pushing peace.
Maybe he not cap. Maybe Flacco is misinterpreting it. Because maybe he could say we was coming to push peace, but a peace treaty happening here is insane.
Well, again, I assume when you say push peace and bring like a cake that says East Side West Side connection.
Mean a peace treaty. That's what I'm saying.
I just like it.
I know Flacco.
With them and some West
and
Side
so they
with
pushing peace. That don't mean a peace treaty because the main streets and the 6-0s don't beef. There is no treaty.
Maybe they're pushing peace with a bunch of other dudes who are not here. But they were just like, hey,
he
peace
just
in general.
fully just put that on the title as in a peace treaty because he's seen.
Well, he said pushing peace though.
Yeah, that's pushing peace. That was never beefing.
Okay,
hey, just mean pushing peace.
No, sure, no, but No Jumper is still a bizarre place to do that at. From like my perspective, bro,
it's neutral terrain, right?
They keep blaming the cake.
So who was the cake for?
It was for No
everybody.
Jumper.
I guess
it was the community,
the staff, them. I guess we were all supposed to eat cake together.
Okay, then they had the thumbnail on the truck and all this shit.
Oh,
I don't know
he had
where
a sponsorship for. See, but he's smart.
He got a sponsorship for pulling up on us.
No, he's already sponsored by this taco place. So then he was using this Lush invite as an opportunity now to get free promo for the taco place. So again, Lush is wrong, bro, but they did a little too much.
He's a liar, bro. He told Alex he owned Taco Pete's, bro. He just be making shit up. Those Cannon be rubbing off on niggas, bro.
He don't own Taco Pete's.
Of course not. They just lied and said he owned Taco Pete's.
The cake was the problem. The cake was.
I said, wow, bro.
Taco Pete?
It's fire.
It is?
I never had it.
But Taco Pete's been a long round.
That's what was outside?
Yeah.
I mean, that and all the production crew, the dancers, everything.
The mic.
Dancers?
They were video girls there too.
What? Those hoes?
They brought
I
you
didn't see the hoes.
like an open mic setup too.
I'm sick. I ain't
Get
see
to
the
drop the
hoes.
mic thing?
We could have let the hoes in.
Yeah, we leave them out.
Sorry, guys. Girls, come.
Could have let the hoes in.
These fools brought dancers, my boy. Fuck. That fool brought everything, dog. That fool brought everything. That fool brought dancers too.
Bro, come on, man.
I feel bad though, man. Right?
Like too, they could have got in. You feel
See,
me?
that's really what it is too. You feel me? The man's wife is here, and you out here doing bullshit. And you playing.
This nigga Adam couldn't even get his nut off.
All right. Well, no, I did 2 times. But also, all right, think about it. From the perspective of the girls who are there, these nerdy little white girls that are there to shoot porn, it's like if we had allowed 30 dudes to come up in the building, it for sure would have changed the feng shui of the situation. And this is not, these girls are half naked. They're in the bathroom. They're putting boric acid in their vaginas. They're taking photos with their titties out. This is not the energy that we wanted in there at that time. It's like we're
none of us being here but it's 30 niggas in here, and now
They're
the
all
whole,
white though. And
the whole
part don't
scene's
find white
gonna
women really
change.
that
30
attractive,
niggas who ain't never seen no shit like that before. It's finna be ears and all ears and eyes,
And
nigga.
don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. He just said, "Oh, they're all white. We don't really look at white women like that." There's a reason why Dr. Umar has to be on an anti-bunny hopping crusade. Is because bunny hopping is a very popular activity within the community.
Mexican bitches cute.
Oh,
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Nah, I love Mexicans. I love blacks. I love everybody.
Keep it real.
Nah, I never said that.
Just keep it up.
What's your body count? Flaco, like 10? You hit like 10 broads your life?
Like over 100 probably right now.
Never.
0.
Stop being real, man.
Over 100 that he paid for every single one.
I've never paid for pussy before, man.
Bro, if you flew her out, you paid.
Oh yeah. Okay, since you the biggest snitch in our sector, right?
Yeah.
So you fly women out. You know that's human trafficking.
Wait, what the fuck?
Never paid for pussy before, man.
Bro, if you flew her out, you paid.
Oh yeah. Okay, since you the biggest snitch in our sector, right?
Yeah.
So
what's up?
you fly women out. You know that's human trafficking.
No, if you pay them when we fought about death
So you pay for their flight. They make it to you, and the PUSSY is monetarian.
You book on the road too?
These are chicks that I'm actually dating that I like.
You dating?
Yeah.
So you dated 100 man, stop.
All right, so hold on.
Stop it. Hey, none of us in here dated 100
All right, but let's stay on focus. Let's just cap off tormenting Lush. Listen, Lush has been handed a 1-week suspension, which was kind of awkward because he did go out and film a hood vlog with a bunch of small children, from what I understand, as soon as this whole debacle ended. I felt like a 1-week suspension was the least that we could do to just make it clear that we are not okay with people who work here engaging in JCAB behavior. And Lush, if you show up after this 1-week suspension and you still seem like you're on a quote-unquote seek one, then we are going to have issues, because I personally feel like Lush working here, him being in some state of recovery should probably be kind of required. Like, this is not just a cool, chill gig where you can just be a junkie and be showing up faced and inviting 1 million people through, etc. Like, this is not the environment that we're trying to foster here. I thought that when you got the no jumper situation back into your life, which granted was not a sure thing by any means. Really, some would say it was an act of God. Some would say that I am a messenger on behalf of God who brought Lush back into the building. Some would say that I deserve to be, up there on the Mount Rushmore of religious figures with Muhammad and Jesus and Moses, etc. Some would say that Adam 22 deserves to be right up there, at least for you, Lush. Anyway, all I'm saying is that the JCAB behavior needs to stop. Lush 1, you fucked up royally. He seems like he understands that at this point, but I would just like to request and suggest on behalf of all the fans, we don't want the JCAT activities to continue. I told him, while the suspension is being served out, I also would appreciate if you didn't take this as an opportunity to just, indulge in making a ton of content about the situation, etc. I'd like him to take a little bit of time to just think about the fact that he put us all in a very annoying situation yesterday that we didn't appreciate. That being said, we got sus here. We got the mayor. We're going to be okay.
Facts.
And Flopper.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Damn. He did
okay.
He did Lush dirty. All right, we've been on for 2 hours. 2 hours. All right, 2 hours. But I said all the way to 9, so we got 13 minutes left. Blame it on the cake. Blame it on the cake. That shit had me rolling, dog. That shit had me rolling. The cake had me rolling. Hey, drop 30 more likes. Let's get 30 more likes so we could get at 200 likes before we exit. 30 more likes. Come on. I need a double up. Salute, Luke. Salute, Lakers 626. What up? Laker Raider fool. What up, my boy? Salute to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button. Come on, let's get 200 likes. We're at 173. Come on. I'm telling you, next time Travis Ford wants to pull up, I'm going to tell that fool, pull up with a cake, fool. Don't come at all. Come with a cake or don't come at all, my boy. Straight up. Barber Gons. What up, Barber Gons? Trap Boy is the Lush of the hater world. I was thinking that, fool. I was thinking that earlier. And you're right, fool. You're right. You don't want to know what he did today. I had that fool packaging UPS slips for the I had that full packaging UPS slips for the merch, right? We had a couple more orders that had to go out today. And that fool, I guess he misspelled one and he reprinted it, right? And he misspelled that one, so he reprinted it again. He reprinted 5 slips, fool, but he didn't realize that he wasn't reprinting the slip, the slip. He was every time that he would restart over, he would purchase the slip and restart over. So he bought 5 tracking codes for one order, right? And so it was $22 every time. It was $22 every time he would restart over, fool. So you gotta go to the UPS website, right? We have an account. You gotta go in there and type up the address, the phone number, all that shit, right? And then you hit same day, next day, or whatever, right? So I tell him, pick the cheapest one, which is around $20. Boom. He would pay for it, and then he would see that it was a mistake, so he would do it again. And then, boom, he saw that it was a mistake, he would do it again. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I heard him printing like 5 slips, and I only had like 2 orders back there. I'm like, what are you doing, fool? He goes, oh, I spelled it wrong, so I redid it. Motherfucker, every time you hit print and you print a new tracking, you're getting charged. My card is on file. I got charged $162 for 5 different trackings for one order, my boy. What the fuck, bro? I told that fool, hey, fool, you're banned from opening the door. He let Muggsy in without even ever meeting Muggsy. You don't even know who Muggsy is. And he answered the fucking door to allow Muggsy in. He's not allowed to touch the computers because he gave his computer system right here a whole virus. He's not allowed to use the UPS system because he done fucked that up. What else is he banned from? What else is he banned from? He's banned from so many things. Oh, I took his key yesterday. Yeah, check this out. Yesterday, the homie Güero pulls up and I'm texting the homie, where you at, fool? The pod's about to start. Where you at? He goes, I've been outside for 15 minutes, fool. I'm like, what the fuck, dog? I look at Trap. I go open the door, fool. He goes, I'm looking for your keys. I don't know where your keys are at. I go, what do you mean my keys? Where are yours? He goes, fool, I've been looking for your keys for like 10 minutes. I go, where the fuck are your keys that I gave you? He goes, oh, they're right here. You fucking moron ass. Why the fuck do you want to put my... Dog, it's the same key. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh. Fool. I gave him a spare key. He got it in his pocket. But because I told him, go get my keys to open the door, he's looking for my key. Fool, you have the same key, dog. Fuck are you doing? Fool, it's too much, my boy. It is too much, dog. It is too much. It is too much, bro. It is too much, fool. Fucking wild shit. What the fuck, bro? Sam says you make him nervous. Listen. Like, fuck, I don't even want to say it, but listen, I don't know what the fuck. I'm telling you. One day I'm in here filming. I'm in this room filming, right? And I can see my camera, so I can see who's around the building. I can see in front, the back. I can even see the roof. I can see everything, right? And I see Muggsy knocking on the front door. Bam, bam, bam. And the homies already know that when you knock on the front door and I don't answer, like, go around to the back because I'm filming, right? And just wait, right? Because sometimes I'm in the middle of a reaction. I don't edit my videos, so I don't just sit there and stop it and come back and edit. It's like one take. I got to get my reactions off in one take, right? And so I see Muggsy at the front door knocking, and he already knows. They already know, like, if I don't answer, go around to the back. So I see him walking around the back, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm about to finish this reaction. By the time he walks around to the back, I'm already, done. I'll open the door for him. So Muggsy walking around the back. Keep in mind, Trap Boy don't know my homies from my hood. Like, he don't know none of them. He knows like one or two, but he doesn't know like most of them, right? He knows a few from back in the day. So keep in mind, he don't know them from nothing, bro. So here I am walking out my office, and I'm opening this back door right here, and Trap Boy has the door open, and Muggsy's already like 3 feet in. And I go, Muggsy, stop right there. Don't go nowhere. I go, Trap Boy, you know this guy? No. Fool, you know him? You've ever seen him before? No. But he told me he was Muggsy. I go, Muggsy, pull out your gun and kill this fool. Pull out your gun and kill this fool. Show this fool how easy it is for him to die, because he thinks it's funny. I go, fool. That could be anybody, you fucking moron. How the fuck do you know that's Muggsy? Who the fuck told you to open the door for anybody? What the fuck are you talking? Fool, we're all dead now because of you. We're all dead because of you, dog. We're all dead. That's when I took his abilities to answer the door. I said, you answer the door again, fool, I'm going to lock you outside all day. I go, motherfuckers like you don't live long, homie. Motherfuckers like you don't live long. So what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing? Fool. One time, he's throwing out the trash, right? I'll give you another one. One time he's throwing out the trash, right? And when you go out the door, you open the door and then you walk out with your, face forward, right? Well, he backs up into the door and opens the door, with his back, the push bar. And I go, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm going to go throw out the trash. I go, why would you go out that way? You're going out, you're walking backwards into the door. Why the fuck are you going backwards into the door? Fool, why? What's the problem? I go, this is the problem, fool. Get inside. I'm going to go outside, and I want you to walk out the same way you walked out right now. So then he does it. He walks out with his back, and I'm outside the door waiting for him like this. I go, see, you stupid piece of shit? I go, see? You wouldn't even see the fucking gun to your dome by the time you turn around and try to go out the right way. I go, homie, you can die around here, bro. If you want to die, continue. If you want to die, continue. If you want to die, continue, dog. But don't take me with you, fool. Don't take me with you. So basically, he's banned from like a lot of shit right now. He's banned from so much shit right now, bro. He's not allowed to turn on the microwave. He's not allowed to do a lot of shit, bro. The microwave, the door. I took his key. Man, dog, it's a gang of shit. It's a gang of shit. All right, salute to everybody. We've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's 8:57. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, tomorrow we'll go live again. Oh, we'll do the music live tomorrow. We'll do music tomorrow. We'll do music tomorrow. I'll drop 2 reactions. Saturday we got American Cholo. Sunday we got Kool-Aid. All right. American Cholo on Saturday. Kool-Aid on Sunday. All right.